to Northern New York, Vermont, and New Hampshire.
Welcome back. Hillary Clinton visits our region to meet international relations students and faculty at Dartmouth College.
While she was at it, the 2016 Democratic presidential nominee also spoke about U.S. and world affairs. Local 44's Mike Hoey was in Hanover, New Hampshire to listen. He now joins us live from the newsroom tonight with that story. Mike?
Well, Lauren, Glenn, more than 900 people packed Dartmouth's Hopkins Center, most of them students, to listen to the former presidential candidate, U.S. Senator, Secretary of State, and First Lady. Hillary Clinton said going from a world in which Iran was pursuing a nuclear program to being able to verify that they weren't anymore was a tremendous relief. As Secretary of State, Clinton played a major role in brokering the Iran nuclear deal. 1 year to the day after the U.S. pulled out of it, she says she's worried there's a desire within the Trump administration to provoke a confrontation.
I don't think we can, unfortunately, rule that out. And there is always the threat of miscalculation. Somebody makes a mistake. Somebody on our side, somebody on the Iranian side.
Where Russia is concerned, Clinton believes President Vladimir Putin's agenda is to weaken not only American democracy, but all Western democracies. She cites the Mueller report's conclusion that Russia interfered in the 2016 election and violated U.S. criminal law in the process.
The idea that our election is being trifled with, being impacted, and maybe being determined by Putin, that should give us heartburn.
Clinton says she usually never paid attention to her critics, but what she calls the conspiracy fetishizing of the 2016 campaign was different. She says she heard just how different it was from lifelong friends who were out knocking on people's doors.
They'd say they were there asking that the person vote for me, and the person might say something like, "Oh, I couldn't do that, she's a murderer." And you know, I mean, friends from grade school saying, "No, she's not." "Oh yeah, I saw it on the internet." Well, wouldn't you think I'd been, as they used to say, locked up by now if that were the case?
Clinton calls the effort to uplift girls and women worldwide through education, economic development, and governmental power the great unfinished business of the 21st century, and she says that work is also still unfinished here at home.
We've opened jobs to women that were never available before. We've certainly, with Title IX, opened up academics and athletics to women that were not available. I think it's more internal barriers that stand in the way.
Her advice to girls and young women: follow your dreams and develop as much self-confidence as possible to overcome those internal barriers. The director of Dartmouth's Dickey Center for International Understanding worked for Clinton while she was Secretary of State in the Obama administration. The director and another staff member within the center who also worked for Clinton back then were the ones who invited her to Hanover. Live in the newsroom, Mike Hoey, Local 44 News.
All right, thank you, Mike. Well, getting hands